Hi, it's Dwyer, gamblersadvisory.com, a free site, predictbaseball.blogspot.com, a free site. It is October 4th, 2022. Remember, the opinion you should follow should be your own. Just consider this video to be a second opinion from a complete stranger online. Now, we all know that the Braves did quite the number on the New York Mets. We understand that the Braves have control right now of the National League East. We understand, too, that the Braves recently won a World Series. All of that is true. But to gamblers here, I believe, let's be clear here, the team to beat in the National League are the Los Angeles Dodgers, right? Understand, the Dodgers officially have 110 wins as I make this video. If you do a Pythagorean analysis, the Dodgers have even more wins than that. They have 114 wins, right? 114 wins. Understand, nobody else in the National League comes close. Let me repeat that. Nobody else in the National League comes close to the Dodgers' 114 Pythagorean wins. Understand, too, against quality competition, right? Against teams with an above 500 record. In the National League, the Dodgers are the only team to have at least 50 wins, right? In baseball, there's only one other, and those are the New York Yankees in the other league, right? The Dodgers do well against excellent teams. Let's go further. This Dodger team is so rare that, believe it or not, they have 50 wins, they have 50 wins at home, and they have 50 wins on the road, at least 50, right? Obviously, 50 and 50 doesn't quite equal 110 wins, but let's just have faith in my notes here. The Dodgers have won at least 50 games, both on the road and at home. Folks, this isn't a team that needs to be at home to beat you, right? This is rare. Also, interleague, where there's a lack of familiarity, the Dodgers are 15-5, right? That's important because understand, if they get to the World Series, they're going to be playing a team from the other league, right? The only other team that's close in the National League to this interleague record are the Braves at 13-7. So I believe the Dodgers are clearly the team to beat. Now, I'll agree. Met fans want you to believe in their pitching rotation, particularly in a short playoff series. Okay, that's fine. Brave fans, of course, want you to look at the last 3 weeks when the Braves have been red hot, right? Same thing in the other league with the Cleveland Guardians, right? They want you to forget about the rest of the season. Just look at the last 3 weeks. I believe the Dodgers are the team to beat. I'll agree. The Braves are hot. I'll agree. The Braves got the crown before, right? But the Dodgers' numbers, simply put, are historical. This team is loaded, and this team has produced. Now, there is a weakness. I don't know what's going on with the Dodgers in extra inning games. They're below 500 there. Point conceded. But I'll take my chances. Right now, if I had to pick one team in the National League, it would be the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, in the American League, look, I went to high school in the Bronx. I was raised a Yankee fan. I remember the Yankees breaking through, facing the Big Red Machine in 1976. But Even though the Yankees have a lot of wins, even though the Yankees have a great record against teams with above 500 records, I like the Houston Astros in the American League. Right? Understand, this is another team that recently won a ring. Right? The Yankees strike me as feast or famine. Right? They're a high slugging percentage team that really needs to be on a hot streak, hitting home runs. I'm just not sure if you can win that way deep in the playoffs. Let me point out, too, that there was a stretch this season. I want you to look at Aaron Judge's numbers. Look at his numbers of walks. There was a stretch this season when opposing teams figured out that he was the only one hitting the baseball on the team, and they walked him a lot. The Yankees look imbalanced to me versus the Houston Astros. Right? Again, if I had one team to take in the American League on a futures, it would be the Houston Astros. Right? I'll concede. Teams like the Guardians are hot. Folks will see if they continue to be hot in the playoffs. Right? We'll update this as the playoffs go along. We'll update this going into the World Series. But right now, the teams I'm leaning towards are the Dodgers and the Houston Astros. There's some prior videos up from during the regular season here online that I made. Those are the same teams I was leaning on earlier this year. Right? The water runs deep for both teams. Both teams have a certain mental toughness. I'll concede the Dodgers are better, much better, against winning teams than are the Houston Astros. In a head-to-head, I would give the Dodgers the edge. That's how I see it. Let me hear from you. I hope you leave your comments in the comment section of this YouTube video. Thanks for stopping by.